Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Welcome back down to my library. And this is going to be my long-awaited September TBR. I really wanted to get this out like before August ended, but I just didn't have time. Well, today's the day. So, anyway, September is going to be a very busy reading month. Look by me. Help. No. I'm actually on vacation starting Saturday, and I came up with an idea to bring you guys another vlog. This week's vlog is going to be all about splatter westerns. And I have quite a few right by me, and I picked like the shorter ones that I can find. So I want to try and at least read up to 5 to 7 in a week. 5 being my minimum and 7 being my maximum. But if I do 7, then that means I'd have to go through one of these novels a day. We'll see what happens there. But if I do get at least 5 completed, then that's a good day. So without further ado, I didn't write any of the titles that I want to try and read because I have like quite a few here to choose from. And I'm just going to like show them off. So let's go ahead and get started with the physical bit of reading. I'll set this here. I have like 10 options here. Yeah. Help. So, a lot of these books are either just under 200 pages or barely 100 pages. So, I have quite a few that are in the middle as well, but I'm going to pick the 5 to 7 that I'm most interested in. So, the first one I want to show off is one that I actually just got today. That is They Built a Gallows for You and Me by Cody Higgins. This is only 95 pages. Yeah. So, I'm going to read the back of it. Was the threat of death all we needed to die? When smiles act like monsters in the dark who are pretending to be friendly, it's hard to know where to put our trust. As a mysterious sickness starts killing the children in the town of Salina, the townsfolk find themselves distraught and searching for answers. A new family in town seemed to bring forth the illness. Did they bring it with them? Are they causing it to happen? Or did the family stumble into something dark and sinister? Something with witchcraft on its lips. So, I will definitely add this to the vlog because it's so short. And that's probably going to be one of the books. They Built a Gallows for You and Me. Another one that I do want to add to the vlog will be Shadow of the Vulture by Regina Garza Mitchell. and that cover is stunning as well. This is about, as Americans move westward toward their manifest destiny, they disrupt lives, steal, and murder. What happens when that brutality clashes with witchcraft and the supernatural in the small town of Soledad? A powerful witch goes to the extreme to save the land. A young woman weaves protective spells into clothing, but what she wants to do most is soar with the vultures. An ex-soldier accompanied by her dead friend looks for another battle to fight and will do anything to make the American invaders pay in the bloodiest ways possible. When they come together, Texas will never be the same. Power clashes between witches, warriors, brutes, and innocents, and over it all hovers the shadow of the vulture. So, this one definitely sounded like a fun one too. And this runs at 96 pages, so these two definitely all of your dreams will come true when you're dead, by John Wayne Communal. And this kind of looks like a little bit of cosmic horror in it. So, the culling took most of the men from Cochran, Texas, away to a dusty old town that exists between this plane and the next called Cocytus, run by a maniacal, power-hungry man named Lycus and his adopted protege daughter, Alistair. He conducts chaos with the help of a group of bandits called Calamity 3. His goal, tip the cosmic scales to bring the void crashing into the world and claim the place of power to which he believes is owed. Loyalty is a flimsy commodity in Cocytus, and with Behemoth rushing from the celestial abyss to heed a distant call, this small Texas town nestled somewhere between here and hell has no idea what's in store. Like I said, cosmic horror. This one runs at 172, so a little bit on the longer side, but that's going to be another book that I want to add into this vlog. I'm going to pick 4 more books that are possibilities, but this is already way too much. Another possibility is Cruel Angels Past Sundown by Haley Piper. New Mexico Territory, 1882. She comes to the Klein Ranch at sunset, a strange, naked, pregnant woman dragging a cavalry saber. Annette Klein and her husband have built peace between their marriage and secret relations beyond. But their serenity dies in bloodshed tonight through a cannibalistic demon and a mad preacher. Annette barely escapes the bloodbath to the nearby town of Lowe's Bend, where she might find safety with a shotgun-toting barkeep, two no-nonsense boarding room ladies, and the gunslinging bounty hunter who's captured Annette's heart. My voice has been gone like all day, so bear with me. But hell is at her heels if she's going to survive until dawn. She'll have to forget everything she knows about peace and mercy and face a hollow malevolence more ancient and ruthless than she's ever imagined. There are 3 blurbs on here that says, a gorgeous, bloody, surreal nightmare, furious, apocalyptic, Piper is a voice to be reckoned with. So this one runs to 177. So a decent length, but maybe. Okay, I got one that is less than 100 pages here. That is How the Skin Sheds by Chad Lutsky. And When Garrett Walkinshaw pays a visit to his sister, he finds her murdered, throat sliced, and nipples missing. His albino niece left emotionally scarred on her bed. Determined on getting revenge, the two set out after the killer, following a bloody trail of skin-lacking bodies. After Garrett's best friend, a recently freed slave, joins the road trip hunt, they're forced to teach Garrett's niece the dark world of survival and assassination in the gritty Wild West, where they're met with myriad of roadblocks in the form of evil, lawmen, bizarro brothers, a swamp witch, and more. Happen Leonard meets Leon the professional chasing down Ed Gein. Yeah. This is exactly 100 pages. So this one sounds like a lot of fun too. How the Skin Sheds by Chad Lutzke. I have 2 more books here that are possibilities. This next one is A Savage Breed by Patrick C. Harrison III, or as you all know him, PC3. Now, I have read from this author before, and I read 100% Match, which was very messed up. So, I would like to try this one. But this is about a ruthless band of outlaws makes good their escape from execution. A mountain man seeks justice for the grisly murders of his wife and daughter. A sharp-tongued teenager flees her newly widowed mother in search of adventure. Amongst the eerie peaks and crevices of the Wichita Mountains, this assembly of pariahs converge. But it isn't just each other they need to be concerned about, because there's more than frigid winds in the skies of Indian country. So this one is very vague on what it's about. But this one runs to 181. So yeah. I have one more here, and this one might be my first read, because I read a Goodreads review saying that this is kind of like a slasher, but that is Red Station by Kenzie Jennings. And this is about, there's a house overlooking the vast rolling plains, a home station where a traveler will be welcomed with a piping hot meal and a downy bed. It is a refuge for the weary, a beacon for the lost, a place where blood and bones feed the land. 4 stagecoach passengers, a doctor in search of a missing father and daughter, a newlywed couple on their way to their homestead, and a lady in red with a bag filled with secrets. Their night at Red Station has only just begun. So, kind of gives me the Hateful Eight vibes, and this one runs to 135. So, these are just the possibilities that I do want to do for this vlog. I mean, it seems like a lot, but I'm going to tackle this by going short, then longer, then short. So, once I start doing this vlog, you'll see the first book that I start with. But these are the possibilities for my splatter Western vlog. Very excited. I mean, I'm like so giddy. But that's the first part of this physical TBR. And if everything is successful, I got this guy here. So obviously I'll read this after my splatter Western vlog, but This is Clown the Cornfield 3, The Church of Friendo. This came out August 20th, and I'm just now showing it to you guys. This continues Quinn Maybrook's story, and she has to go through state lines to crash the cult of Friendo the Clown. I love both of these books, and I definitely can't wait to read this one as well. So that was Clown of Cornfield 3, The Church of Friendo. Possibly. I mean, already. Definitely words. Okay, that's all done. Moving on to my Audible bit. This video is already way too long. So, the rest of these books are part of the Books of Horror Indie Brawl Contender. And I picked 3 audiobooks and 2 Kindle books. So they are going to be Tent Revival by Edmund Stone. I'm actually listening to this right now, and it's okay so far. It's just basically about like this mysterious tent that rises up in Kentucky, and that's all I got from it. The next one is Hollow by Mike Salt, and this is about 3 friends who get stuck in a cave and they're trying to escape that nightmare. This one sounded like a lot of fun. The third one I picked for audio is Jones 1963 by Devin Cabrera, and this one sounded very, very good. So it's basically about like this man who was murdered years ago, and he rises from the grave and he goes on like a killing spree. Definitely sounds fun. For Kindle, I picked 2 for now. I'm going through Lovely, Dark and Deep by Megan Stockton, and this is basically about 6 Mile Island. I think that's what it's called. Or was that nuclear? I don't remember. But it's about like an island that is about ready to get hit by this massive storm. And an entity or whatever is kidnapping the children of the townsfolk. This one is actually pretty decent so far. I'm about like 40% in. And finally, the last book I want to get to, possibly, is I Found Puppets Living in My Apartment Walls by Ben Farthing. And I've been wanting to read this one for quite a while because that title sounds really fun, and it's rather short, and I guess there's puppets involved. Okay, I already made this video longer than it was intended to be, so I'll stop it there. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Tonight, I'm going to watch Beetlejuice. Then tomorrow, I'll go see Beetlejuice. I said his name 3 times. But, I'm on the fence about it, but I am very curious as well. So look out for that dual review probably by the weekend. And I'm going to get started on this splatter western vlog on Saturday. So you'll definitely start seeing a lot more of me in the next week, because I got a lot here. But that's all I got for this video. I'll see you in the next one. But I also want to try and go see the front room as well on Saturday. So I might have a review out for that one as well. Okay, rambling now. That's it for this video. Adios, peace.